Hey there, party people. If you love to dance to the beat of Bee Gees, Donna Summer, or Gloria Gaynor, then you're probably a fan of disco. But do you know where this funky music came from? Let's travel back in time and discover the history of disco. It all began in the late 1960s and early 1970s, when a new sound emerged in the clubs of New York City. DJs like David Mancuso and Grasso started mixing different genres of music such as funk, soul, and rhythm to create a new dance sound that was perfect for the party scene. This new sound was called disco, and it quickly spread to clubs all over the country. One of the most iconic clubs of the disco era was Studio 54 in New York City. It was a place where celebrities, artists, and musicians came together to dance and party. The club's extravagant decor and wild parties made it a symbol of the disco era, and it helped to popularize the disco sound. But disco wasn't just about dancing and partying. It was also a form of cultural expression for marginalized communities, especially the LGBTQIA community and people of color. Disco music and clubs provided a safe space for these communities to come together and express themselves freely, without fear of discrimination or violence. In 1977, the release of the movie Saturday Night Fever helped to propel disco into the mainstream. The movie starred John Travolta as a young man from Brooklyn who loves to dance at his local disco club. The film's soundtrack, which featured songs by the Bee Gees, became one of the best-selling albums of all time and helped to make disco even more popular. But as disco became more mainstream, it also faced a backlash from some people who saw it as shallow and commercial. In 1979, a DJ named Steve Dow organized a disco demolition night at a Chicago baseball stadium, where disco records were blown up in protest. This event marked the beginning of the end for the disco era, and the genre started to fade from popularity. Despite its controversial end, disco left a lasting impact on music and culture. It paved the way for new genres like house and techno, and its influence can still be heard in pop music today. So the next time you're shaking your groove thing to a funky beat, remember the history of disco and the cultural impact it had on the world. Thanks for joining me on this journey through the history of disco. Keep on dancing, and I'll see you on the dance floor.
Three-Minute Flicks. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell. We create new videos weekly.